Today, we're talking about these. Let's get after it. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Rakestraw Boyz. Today I'm excited to bring to you Barnes Harvest Collection from 30-06. I've been excited to get my hands on these because they came out in the spring of last year, and I've been waiting patiently for my local Walmart, is where I bought it, to have those in stock. So I went by Walmart yesterday, and lo and behold, right there on the shelf, 30-06 180 grain Sierra GameKings. So that's what we're going to test today, is the Sierra GameKings. Let's talk about this bullet just real quick. Barnes loads the Sierra Tipped GameKing. Barnes owns Sierra, so they decided to make a budget offering for the hunting community. It says it sports a superior precision and accuracy provided by the legendary design and performance of the Tipped GameKing, which you guys I'm sure have all heard of at some point. Instant expansion. You could tell by the shape of the bullet that the copper is thinner up towards the ogive. And going back, you can see that the copper gets thicker towards the bottom of the bullet, which means that's supposed to produce a controlled expansion, which is something I'm going to test today. Just like with any bullet that I've tested, they're also advertising unmatched accuracy. So we'll see. I have the Budget Man's rifle with me, so if I get a good accuracy out of Budget Man's rifle, that says a lot about the bullet. As you can tell on the box, the bullet is marketed to take care of anything from medium game to large game with the 180 grain bullet out of the 30-06. So this is going to be an interesting one because it's got the elk on the box. That means they're marketing it for large game. Muzzle velocity, it's not really a cooking bullet, but it's not really going slow either. It's advertised 2760 at the muzzle. It's got a G1 ballistics coefficient of 0.545. If you zero the bullet in at 200 yards, you're gonna have to make sure that you are 1.8 inches high at 100 yards, and at 300 yards, it drops 7.7 inches. Also at 400 yards, it drops 22.1. Here's how we're gonna test the Barnes bullets. I'm gonna do 2 3-shot groups, mostly because if it's not inherently accurate with 2 3-shot groups, then at least me as a shooter will know that my rifle will not like it. It does not necessarily mean that yours will or will not. Your results will vary from what I get from my rifle, so I want you guys to be aware with this, even though I'm trying to make this as entertaining as possible. So 2 3-shot groups, and we're gonna shoot for the first time ever. I hope my GoPro's okay with this, but we're gonna make some bread. I'm gonna shoot it into 3 bags of flour. I heard it's very explosive, so we're gonna try that today because I really like watching things go boom. But first, let's talk about the rifle. I'll give you the rundown just real quick. If you've been following the channel, you have seen this rifle before. It is my favorite rifle. It loves Remington Core-Lock tip 150 grains, and it's done me very well in the hunting woods this previous winter. On top, I have got a 5x25 EZshoot scope. I want to thank EZshoot for sending this to me. It makes seeing my groups down range before I talk to you guys very, very easy. It is so easy to spot where my bullets are impacting at 100 yards. You guys have no idea. It is in MOA. It has a parallax adjuster on the left side. It has a throw lever, and it came with a couple of scope lens covers. So if you want to go check them out, I'll leave a link in the description because they were very kind to send that to me. I would like for you guys, if you don't mind, to send them some good attention as well. Working my way down, I've got a Weaver scope mount. Just throw that out there that I had to get a Weaver scope mount to make sure that this EZshoot scope did fit the rifle. But after I found it, it was no issue. It's got a 90-degree bolt throw. After 2 years of use, it's a lot better on the bolt break. When you first buy the Savage Axis, especially Savage Axis XP in this particular caliber, you're going to notice that the bolt break is fairly rough, but overall, after you use it more and more, the better the bolt will get. It's just got a standard safety on it. You push it forward to fire, you pull it back to put it on safety. It's got an adjustable trigger on it, which we have adjusted mine down to about 2.5 to 3 pounds. I don't want it any lighter than that, but if you wanted to take this rifle and trim your poundage down on your trigger, you absolutely can. We've got a 3-round capacity magazine that clips into the bottom of the Savage Axis XP. You can have 1 chamber in the barrel and 3 in the magazine. That is the rifle we're going to be shooting. So now the only thing left to do, guys, is get some ammunition in this thing and get to grouping. Just to remind you, 2 3-shot groups, and then I'm going to put the bipod on my gun. I'm going to sit out on the ground, and we are going to fire at bags of flour because I want to see how destructive these bullets, especially the 180 grain bullets, can be against a solid object. And flour is pretty solid, so I can't wait to see how that works out. Okay, guys, first 3-shot grip I'm going to put on the top left target just to make sure I got the right POA. There we go. Got a big head. I've had a subscriber say that I need to set a 5-minute timer in between 3-shot groups. It is a cloudy day today and it's pretty cool, so I'm gonna do what they said. I'm gonna let you see me do it. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I actually think it's a good idea. You see, I got 5:31 on there, so I'm gonna set it for 5 minutes, let it rest, and then do the next 3-shot group. I was just taking a break and walking down here. So far, I wouldn't take it past 300 yards, but I could definitely hunt with them. All right, I let it wait. Next 3-shot group, top right target. Let's go look. I got to looking. Okay. My points of impact, this was high. I'm starting to wonder, like, okay, yeah, this 3-shot group is fine, okay? It's a little over an inch, but that's just me getting used to the bullet. This right here is gonna be under an inch. There's my thumb. That's gonna be under an inch all day long. But what I'm beginning to wonder is if I average that and this together, that would create a bigger group, would it not? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set another target down over here. I'm gonna let that barrel cool completely and see what happens with this target. The reason I'm doing this, guys, is very simple. The 3-shot groups by themselves look good. I want to make sure that the heat of the barrel, the coldness of the barrel, whatever, remains consistent with this next group. The reason I'm saying that is because I may have to have a competition day between 150 grain core lock and 180 grain Sierra game tip, because this game tip right now is doing very good. That's a $300 gun. 300. Third 3-shot group. I know I didn't say that in the intro. I need more information. And if this proves to be like, I need more information, I need to be buying some more Barnes Harvest collection. Because if I could beat the price of core lock, woo. All right, let's find out. All right, let's go deliberate before I shoot the flower. I'm satisfied with this. This was a cold barrel. I gave this one 5 minutes. This one I didn't time. I'm chalking this one up to me being human and getting too excited. That made me excited. That made me excited. That concerns me because I wasn't as careful about letting my barrel warm on that group. I'm gonna have to do more testing on Barnes Harvest. The next time you see Barnes Harvest collection, it is going to be an accuracy shoot-off between core lock tip. The only reason why I'm stopping it now, got other things I gotta do, but information-wise, I've got this for my diary, or catalog rather, of videos that I've done, and I'm gonna go back and compare the core lock tip, and I'm gonna look and watch Barnes Harvest collection very closely, because that last group very well, and very most likely was me, because I wasn't as careful that time. Okay, I haven't had a chance to talk about it. We're gonna shoot 3 bags of flour, and if the bullet keeps going, I'll put some wood behind it. I wanna see just how explosive this is, and I wanna see, can that bullet penetrate 3 bags of flour? And if it penetrates the wood too, I've got some serious thinking about what bullet I'm gonna be using next year, which is fun. I'm glad to have a challenge. So I need this. I'm set up with my bipod. I want you to see that I'm not cheating. I'm not in my gun sled no more. I'm gonna shoot those bags of flour down there, and I'm gonna turn y'all around so y'all get the wide shot too. That way you got this shot and that shot. Let me go check that GoPro battery. I got a bad feeling. We're good. 3, 2, 1. Here's what happened. I center punched it right there. Went through all 3 bags. And then it buried itself in the backside of this board right here. What's interesting, as you could tell, is that the hole is the shape of the bullet, so it had started tumbling by the time it landed in there. And I can see it down in there. I'm just not gonna go after it, but yeah, it stayed together. Here's my final thoughts. Can I hunt with this bullet? Absolutely. Is it a budget rifle that I shot it out of? Absolutely. Do I think I could do better with the accuracy than I got today? Absolutely. So you know what that means. Riveted core lock tip needs to show up and have a competition with these Barnes Harvest collection with Sierra bullets. That's the only way that I think I could settle this debate. Leave a comment down below. Have you ever used Barnes Harvest collection? If you have, could you tell me your story? Because I want to know what it did to a game animal, because I've never used this in the field. I've only used it in the range. Matter of fact, this is the first 10 shots of Barnes Harvest collection I've ever shot. I know Justin has shot them out of his 243, but again, that's his rifle, not mine. Guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I want to remind you guys that the results that you get in your rifle are going to vary from what I got in mine, nor do I claim to be a professional shooter. I'm trying my best to make these videos so that I get better as a shooter as I go along as well. I am by no means an expert at shooting. Thank you guys for watching. If this is the first time that you're watching, hey, it's nice to meet you. If this is not the first time you're watching, it's good to see y'all again. Guys, until the next video, I reckon the Rakestraw Boyz, we gone.